My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire. It is going to be the daily for the 17th of March 2019. The character is the Defect, it is a cursed run. Whenever you defeat a boss, become cursed. Your starting relic is replaced with the Cursed Key, Darkstone Periette, and the Duvu Doll. Colorless cards can now appear in rewards, as well as binary, so card rewards only have 2 cards in them. So obviously we're going to be going for a strength adjacent build because of the Duvu Doll, giving us 1 strength for each curse in our deck. Now, I just have to find those cards that will help us with that. Alright, so when I look at the rest line, I can see that I can get 2 rests and 2 elites. Should I go center or far left? I'll go with the left. The extra energy that we have, courtesy of the Cursed Key, is going to make our life a lot easier here in the early game. Sweet. Beam Cell, the ability to apply apply our strength's damage for 0 energy, as well as set up for vulnerability for future attacks. I mean, what's not to love? Sweeping Beam, some AoE damage, neat. Do gotta remember that dual cast isn't gonna do what I think it is. Okay, so 3 damage on the back line, that's not enough. So that's enough to net the kill for me. Did I do that wrong? I don't know if I had the kill there regardless, but I do suspect I did that wrong. One of those. Boot sequence? Yeah, I'd probably take boot sequence. Deep breath. Probably take deep breath. Hand of greed, I'd definitely take. Damn. Damn. Would have loved that hand of greed. Well, not a huge fan of the way this is going down, but at the very least there is not a gremlin wizard just ramping up the entire time. Just saying, it could be worse, and it's not it could be a little worse, it could be drastically worse. We're in a fine position right now. First 2 cards to the next. We just play for the kill. Easy. Find me. No, none of those. Alright. Let's get the extra vulnerability for a turn. Especially if this is not. Never mind. It is exactly who this fight would have to be for me to be sad about the decision I just made. Remarkable. It's funny how the game always know what'll be the worst. AoE, drop the backline, double defend. I mean, we're making punch. Everything's fine here. Sweet. We should be pretty much completely fine now. Just that'll do it. Pantograph at the start of boss combat, heal for 25 HP. Another AoE. Probably time to ease up on picking those up now. I was really hoping that I'd have more curses by now, courtesy of these question marks, but I'm just getting a lot of fights as it turns out. I know, I suspected otherwise as well. Alright. And huge amount of damage. Beautiful. Our weakness weared off. The vulnerability stayed on the enemy. It couldn't have been better. Transmutation. Add X random colorless cards to your hand. They cost 0 this turn. Alright. Take an anchor. Started to combat with 10 block. I'll upgrade the transmutation, so now they are random upgraded colorless cards. Oh, I'll take another curse here. Thanks. Future card wards have one additional card to choose from, courtesy of the question card. Oh, I've also picked up 2 points of strength. The bomb is definitely still worth playing there. The enemy isn't even trying to make me weak this turn, or weak, rather vulnerable this turn, so I don't play the Ancient Potion yet. My gosh. That was extremely close to lethal. We kill the enemy at the end of this turn anyway, but... Neat. Potion Belt. The pumping up gain 2 potion slots, as well as another beam cell. Yeah, probably our last one though. We're trying to dilute the curses out of the deck now, because the deck now has those 2 curses obviously in it. We want those to be less effective. So we need to dilute them out, add other cards into the deck so that we draw those less often rather. Take another beam cell. I actually take 4 beam cells, get myself a collector's bonus on them. Okay. Well, I'll admit I was hoping for a much better turn there. Oh, lethal. Somehow. That's not gonna do it. Ow. Ow. At the very least, we're healing 25 as we walk into the boss fight, so got that covered. No, take none of those, thank you. Alright, let's just try and keep the enemy vulnerable permanently. Big transmutation. Pick up a buffer. Hell yeah. Extremely powerful right there. Buys me a bunch more turns to decide when I actually want to split this enemy. It's not this turn. Oh no! The regret does damage to me before the enemy attack. Oh, that sucks. Oh, no. Well, regret does damage first. That gets triggered by the buffer, and then the slam goes through. Doesn't matter if I put regret back on top of my deck. I'm about to draw it anyway. Yikes. Yeah, so as it turns out, that could have been a lot better. Got him down, but still ended up taking damage. We got another curse there as well. We got pain. While in hand, lose 1 HP whenever you play another card. Now, my understanding is that for some reason, unless this has been since fixed, curses given from things like Cursed Key and the Cursed Modifier are random? Which means that there's someone else who only has 1 regret in their deck, because one of the regrets was from an event that gives you a regret, and has, you know, clumsy and clumsy. Against them, I have an impossibly difficult task of catching up. It's barely even possible. I'll try, though. All for one, bringing back a bunch of attacks is really important. Extra energy is not too important to us right now, so we can actually avoid that. If I was card removing, I'd love to card remove curses, but I need the strength they provide. That's the only reason that we can even win. And I don't want to remove cards from this deck if I'm not removing curses, because then the curses just become less dilute. So I think I take the tiny house here. I also do need the ability to continue upgrading my cards. Gambler's Brew and another Sweeping Beam? Sure, we'll get to 4 Sweeping Beams as well. I mean, this is the floor of AoE, so there's no better time for it. Alright. Jack of all trades gives us Hand of Greed, because of course it does. Doom and Gloom is nice. Set that up. Is there any skill that I actually want to pull out of my deck right now? Not really. Let's get that Regret out of that hand. Getting the Regret out of that hand saved me, what, like 7 HP that turn? Worth. I can't play Panic Button this turn because if I can't gain any block for the next turn, I end up in a really awful position. Sweet. That could have been a lot worse. Impatience, if you have no attacks in hand, draw 2 cards. We actually have very, very, very few attacks in this deck comparatively. But also, the attacks tend to be low cost. We can take Impatience here. It's just like a fine engine for us. I have a shop in a couple spaces. I'll hold off. Well, not a huge fan of all this. We need some self-repairs to balance out the amount of damage that I take to everything else at all times, forever. Recycle, I would have to have it in the hand with a curse, and then I exhaust the curse and I get no energy back because the curse is worth no energy, so... Because it doesn't have a cost, right? So recycle doesn't give me anything back. I know that for a fact. It's not a question. Toolbox at the start of each combat, add a random colored card to your hand. Go for the eyes is good as well. Get some weakness in here. Centennial Puzzle, the first time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. That's actually really neat. It's going to help offset the negative of pain and regret for the turn after. I could just take the Matryoshka here. Yeah, I'm taking Matryoshka and I'm taking the Go for the Eyes. Hell, I'll also take Power Potion. I'm just going to try and get us through our next 3 elite fights. This isn't even one of them. Isn't that wild? I'll use an Ancient Potion here because if the enemy actually transforms our costs, we're in deep doo-doo. I mean, look. It was a pretty close one there. Could have gotten it with a little bit more effort. Turbo being pulled back by the Awful One is pretty good, but Turbo not being pulled back by Awful One and in a hand with Regret, Pain, and Regret is garbage. Or Regret, Pain, 2 Beam Cells, etc., etc. You see what point I'm making here. We'll take the extra Sweeping Beam. Alright, it's Power Potion first. Electrodynamics, obviously. And 19. I mean, that doesn't kill the backliner for us, unfortunately. Oh no, right. The lightning does. We've got that. There we go. I actually haven't even taken any damage to the enemies here, so this is still technically a perfect fight because self-damage does not count against your ability to perfect a fight. And that includes curse damage. Blue Candle! Unplayable curse cards are now be played. Whenever you play a curse, lose 1 HP and exhaust it. That's exactly what we needed. I would have taken Purity had I not just found Blue Candle, but I have now found Blue Candle, so I don't have to take Purity. Haha! Suck it, Purity. I don't have to deal with you. It would have been so annoying to try and find that in the right hand at the right time. Panacea. I mean, I guess, sure. It's just fine. Do want it upgraded as well, actually. Alright. What a god-awful time to get all for one. I would love to play just a giant transmutation here. But I recognize that's probably not the most prudent thing to do at this point in time. Sweet. Impatience for the draw. Even get some weakness. Come on, draw. All for one. Well, it was worth asking. One more elite down. Whetstone upon pickup upgrade to random attacks. Machine learning's actually pretty good here. I will go for the extra elite here, fully aware of the ability it has to kill my run. We can just gain the dex from our potion and bail. Shuriken. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength, as well as a tiny chest. Upon pickup, gain 30 gold. You're 10% more likely to find treasure in question mark rooms, which is neat because that's just another curse for us. Treasure in question mark rooms, that is. Okay. Sweet. Alright, I'm pretty well set here, actually. Looks like we're gonna do really well in this boss fight. It's possible we don't do so well in this boss fight anymore. 15, 22. Give me lethal. Got him. Gold-plated cables. Your rightmost orb triggers its passive an additional time, as well as... Well, that's just got to be a charged battery. We do need some defense in this deck. Don't kid yourselves. All of those sweeping beams I really want to upgrade, but I think our defense actually just needs to be upgraded first. I think literally like all defensive cards are more important. Just right now. Okay, let's see if this draws a 0. It doesn't. But I get to make my enemy one. Neat. It's a hell of a lot of strength. Just need a multi-hit. Give me a rip and tear. Steroid potion. Trip pre-upgraded. Ooh. That's all we needed. Okay, so I can actually just straight up murder the backliner here. Then I'm going to take a bunch of damage. Alright. Unfortunately, I don't have too much choice in that. Okay, now I can transmutation for Mind Blast, and I guess I just forethought my entire hand to the bottom of my deck. Get a free turn later on. Good thing I decided to use the regen potion here. Got him. Deep breath. Yeah, I'll take it. It's pre-upgraded. It's another curse for me. Toxic Egg. Whenever you add a skill card to your deck, upgraded, as well as Meat on the Bone if your HP is at or below 50% at the end of combat. Heal 12 HP. Really good. Really, really, really good. The Meat on the Bone is huge. Incredible for us. We just need to live. So I as much as I'd love to upgrade a card here, it's extremely important that we rest. Oh my god, transmutation in the first turn. Apotheosis, thank you very much. That was wild as hell. Got myself a point of strength, got Apotheosis to upgrade every card in my deck. Patience even managed to draw some cards. They said it couldn't be done. I don't know why I keep listening to they. Dropping both those AoEs there, even all for one to play just so many more cards. Good lord. What a great combat for us. Poison Potion as well as another awful one. Definitely here. We also picked up, I think, another Writhe. Yeah, our opening hand is going to be garbage. Extra energy? Well, now I'm probably fine with taking extra energy. The problem is if I take the Busted Crown, I literally no longer have card choices. Oh, no, wait, I still do. Right. Okay. So if I had binary, your card choices only have 2 choices, and then the crown, the Busted Crown as well, then I would have no card choices. But since I have question card, I still have 1. I think that I go with the Runic Dome instead, though. Come on, give me more curses. Hell yeah. More curses, more elites. Thank you very much. Pile my plate high. I guess the front line is probably attacking. Hey, they were. Neat. Backliner was attacking as well. Okay, that actually means there's probably a significant amount of damage coming in this turn. Really? Both awful ones there? Wild. Midliner was attacking as well. Wowzers. Alright, 1 down, and another charged battery seems good. But remember, covering our defense is really important. Just losing 12 HP every combat to that. There's something about it I actually love. Panacea, Panacea. Ooh, Chrysalis. Shuffle 5 random skills into your draw pile. They cost 0 this combat. Let's see if we happen to shuffle into those. Hey, we did get the bomb. Neat. The end of 3 turns time, deal 40 damage to all enemies. So that will actually kill the Exploder before the Exploder goes off here, which is neat. End of the next turn, everyone dies. Literally, I just end my turn and then boom. Poison Potion, neat. Ooh, 2 Poison Potions. Should probably take my hologram now. Been avoiding it because there'd been better options next to it for a lot of these, but there wasn't there, so just have to go with what's offered. Jack of all trades, add 2 random colors, cards in your hand, secret weapon, draw an attack file into your hand. We have 4 copies of Sweeping Beam, so I don't need to worry about picking up another one, not necessarily at the very least. Sundial, we cycle through our deck relatively quickly, actually, because it's a 35 card deck, but we exhaust Regret, Transmutation, Regret, Pain, Shame, Writhe. We draw 3 extra cards in the first shuffle. We also exhaust Panacea. We draw 3 extra cards in the first shuffle because of the Centennial Puzzle. I don't know. Maybe it's not Sundial. Pair, upon pickup, raise your max HP by 10. Our max HP is already, what, we start at 75 as the defect? I think? I may have forgotten. Might just be 70. But regardless, we are more than 30 above that, so we've already got our score modifier. We don't need to take more max HP here. Although I could get fruit juice and the pear. Well, I can't guarantee that I have a shop left this run, so it's take steroid potion if nothing else. Yeah, we'll take that. Our enemies are already always vulnerable. There's no reason to take the hand drill. I'm taking the sundial. We also have the deep breath in the deck that reshuffles the deck for us, so that's another trigger of the sundial. Hologram back the sweeping beam, just looking for some more draw. We ended up taking 1 damage that turn. Neat. Definitely could have done that in a better order. And I'm worried about the amount of damage I would take here, so I use a poison potion. Old coin! Pumping up, gain 300 gold. Neat. Is that our final beam cell? That's our final beam cell for another collector's bonus. Neat. Neat, 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 neat. I'll take it. Yeah, 3 colorless cards to add to our deck, actually. Discovery seems, to me, relatively commonly nice. Panic button, trip, secret weapon. I'll take secret weapon. It's like nothing I even reduce the cost of in this deck. Enlightenment can hit what? The all for ones, those are the only things that I really want hit with the Enlightenment. Pretty lame. I'll take a panic button and maybe it just removes an artifact from us. And then we take a discovery there as well. Okay. Let's actually get machine learning out on the first turn, start negating our draw deficit as quickly as possible. We've got him vulnerable. We got a point of strength that turn. Yeah, it could have been better, but could have been a lot worse. Let's hologram back the all for one. Gotta admit, it works. All for one was just kind of made for this deck. Possible the enemy's not attacking this turn. Beautiful. I'm very glad that I didn't waste the panic button there, though. Okay, so I can play panic button this turn, and it'll block me for a lot. And the enemy's not attacking, but I think we might actually just be killing here. So it's... Rebound, all for one, beam cell, beam cell, beam cell, go for the eyes, trip, secret weapon to take the all for one back out of the deck, all for one, yeah. That could have gone forever, basically. Start each combat with 1 focus. Not really our kind of thing, actually. Thanks for the offer, though. Stack, gain block equal to the number of cards in your discard pile plus 3. You know what? Deck's thick enough that we can actually take that and not feel too bad about it, I think. Art of War, if you don't play any attacks during your turn, gain an additional energy next turn. Yeah, shouldn't have done that first. I should have done Impatience first. Thankfully, it all works out for us. That doesn't mean it had to, though. Hand of Greed, neat. That's exactly what we wanted here. Unfortunately, it's a minion-based enemy that it kills. Right, let's pull the recently generated Hyper Beam out of the deck. And now we'll pull Sunder. This enemy is not attacking this turn, by the way, so that's why I feel so confident just wildly attacking. Let's just kill. Kunai, every time we play 3 attacks in single turn, game 1 decks. Alright, well, we already know what we're doing. This whole build. Know what it's all aiming towards now. Unfortunately, I don't know the intent of this enemy, and I can't really do anything about it. But if they put curses in my deck, I'm actually kinda super cool with it. So yeah, put curses in my deck, I don't care. Do I look like I care? Because if I do, I need to get that addressed. Yeah, new curse for me, hell yeah. Upgrade everything with an Apotheosis. Let's Panacea and then defend for a ridiculous amount this turn for free. Whee. Let's bring back Discovery, have Discovery. Oh wow, it actually didn't find anything impressive that turn. Oh. The enemy couldn't attack us at that point anyway. We already have all of our beam cells, right? Yeah, we have 4 beam cells in the deck at this point. We don't need that, thank you. But now the upgraded turbo makes more sense. Doing a lot of all-for-one shenanigans at this point. I don't like it. I don't like the options I have here. Okay. Front line it down, I guess. Hopefully both of the others were defending. Yep. That could have been a lot more damage that turn, actually, so pretty pleased. Take my 20 block. It's alright, we heal as we enter boss fights. We'll be fine. Gambler's Brew. And another stack? I'll take the extra stack, sure. Do I take a Gambler's Brew over the Speed Potion here, though? We're just going to be fighting the enemy. We're not going to be defending. We haven't defended in any of the other boss fights so far, so it's fine. Sweet. We should probably go with... I don't want to take too much damage here. Let's all for one, bring back Beam Cell, Hologram to bring back the all for one. Play the all for one. I'm not even going to play either of the Beam Cells there. Got cards in my deck to prepare me for this moment in particular. Sweet. Dex Potion. It's easy. I mean, ooh, Fusion. This is where I would take a Fusion. Gets me extra energy. I don't think I need it. Take the Seek, especially because the Seek upgraded. I mean, I could heal to full HP as well as get one more curse. I'm doing it. And now here, we'll just, whatever, upgrade the dual cast. Sorry, the dual cast, the beam cell. Oh my god, both the Panacea have already turned up. Neat. Alright, well, I already know what I'm doing. It's Power Potion for whatever you play. Poison, debuff. And play the top card of our draw pile. Play the top card of our draw pile. Okay, we'll go for the eyes, weaken the enemy this turn. both of those. How many more cards can I play this turn? 4? Yeah, 4. Neat. So I can have the enemy interrupt my turn. I've got 20 strength, turn 1. I mean, yeah, I think it'll be okay. Choose cards to add to your hand. Cards? Plural? What card did I just cast? Oh, Seek. Obviously Seek. Well. Let's take an All for One and a Beam Cell so that I have a damage delivery mechanism for my All for One. All for One to bring them all back. That's really annoying because I was gonna cycle off that turn. Must have forgotten to take into account. Oh god, the enemy is actually probably purging this turn, right? No, they weren't below half HP yet. We're fine. No, they are purging. So we're not fine. But we are fine. We're pretty fine. It shouldn't be a problem. Why? I keep forgetting. Constantly keep forgetting that Mayhem is playing 2 of my cards. Always 2 cards behind where I really want to be. Beam Cell, go for the eyes, strike. Hologram back the All for One, play it again. I mean, look, it's not my best run ever. So we also got curses here, which is just for having 5 curses in the deck, but we did get 10. There's no second stack of it though. Got a couple copies of Champion, got combo at the very least as well. We got Stuffed as I expected. Librarian, 2 more cards to the deck. We could have gotten Encyclopedian for an extra 25 there, so it's the perfecting the bosses that we didn't really do here, that we missed out on a couple of chances to do. For the moment though, my name's been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. We have come 30th? That's not bad. Especially because the daily challenge has actually been out for a full half day. I'm still on the second page. Neat. I actually thought that we were probably going to be relatively far down there. Maybe it was difficult for people to string together something that could actually perfect the bosses with the cards on offer. That I would be able to pretty easily ally myself with. Yes, I found that too. For the moment, hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves and hopefully we'll see you next time.